personal foul against North Marion on the face mask. So it's going to go down as a 4-yard run for Cash Nestor, a first down via penalty, and 15-yard penalty against the Huskies.
All right, so we got audio back on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
All right, so all
right. So sorry for everyone that experienced the audio difficulties on YouTube. Yeah. Coming back now, we're back in the game. It's 1:59 in the second quarter. Huskies lead 14-0, and after a personal foul face mask against North Marion, it is 1st and 10 Grafton at the 31 on the North Marion side of the field. Kinsey drops straight back to pass, has time. Now he'll roll out, throws it, and this one incomplete, knocked down by Landon Stemple. Kinsey 6 of 9 passing so far tonight.
We had everything covered.
47 yards passing for Kinsey. Clock stops at 1:41. So again, thank you for bearing with us through the audio difficulties.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Good crowd on hand here at North Marion on the home side. Twin wide receivers right, single wide left for Grafton on this 2nd and 10 play from the 31. Kinsey dropping straight back, looking to pass, nothing there. Now he lets it go, and this one is caught and dropped immediately. Blake Johnson with outstanding coverage, and this one is going to be completed to Grafton's number 33, Caden Taylor. But good coverage by Blake on that play.
I'll tell you where they could have an advantage is if they get in that same formation, which we used to call trio. You get in that formation, and on the single side, if you run a slant and then you run a wheel route from the back, you actually have an advantage. You've got your running back on their linebacker, and typically you're at an advantage right there.
Running that wheel route, however, you got to protect your quarterback to give that a chance to develop, and the Huskies have been getting good early pressure. That makes it a little more difficult there, right?
So you got two reads. It's almost like a choice route. So you have the slant from the singled up side. So if the linebacker, because they've been running swings, right? So now the linebacker's coming forward. All right. So what you do is you just continue that wheel route. You don't have to block it very long because the angle of the linebacker is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Because he's coming after the swing. So all you got to do is just clear out that corner and then throw it with some touch.
Okay.
You kind of want a 2-ball right there to a little bit of touch, and then you have the advantage right there.
This is a prime example of how real football is different from college football 26 on the Xbox.
Yeah, like right
for me to try and throw that, I need 5 seconds of blocking and never get it.
If they would put him on this side and clear it out.
Snap from the 32. Kinsey with a tunnel screen, and the Huskies eat it up. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the completion, as that one's going to go to Nestor. And the Huskies are going to take another timeout.
Yeah, it is a little bit different.
Yeah, because in my mind, I like that play, but you got to block it to give the running back a chance to clear the formation, turn it up, and then get beyond the man.
Yeah, in real life, it's not like that. Like you just got to look, and when you're up here sitting, you can see. That's why a lot of your coordinators will sit up here because they want to see guys' angles. They want to see how they're covering everything. You can't see that from the field, obviously. But some play callers are field type play callers. They want to feel it down there, but and they have a spotter that's up here. But I mean, it's by no fault of the linebacker. But that's what they've done over and over again is throw that swing pass. So, by default, you're going to come attack it. Well, it's almost like a double move now. It's not a swing. It's going to be a wheel route. Now you just put a little bit of touch on that ball and right up the sideline that young man could go.
And that's a route I presume you want to throw against man coverage there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the zone, you're going to have that corner potentially sitting there if he doesn't go with the –
Well, and what happens here is when you're in that trips type formation or trio formation, by default, you're getting that man-to-man coverage on the backside.
4th down and 12. The ball is back to the 33-yard line. 1:23 on the clock. Grafton's confused. They're going to have to take a timeout. Timeout right out of a timeout. So Grafton ran a player on late, as you saw after they were just about in alignment. We saw Jacob Milnerick walk onto the field.
Yeah, I think they were also missing. Now 0 enters the huddle. So now they're good.
A lot of students in basketball jerseys tonight, Coach. You got to like that.
Yeah, I do.
There's a Jordan UNC. I
love that.
A John Morant, Murray State. I like that one. They lost to WVU in the tournament.
I saw a Giannis jersey down there by my man Deacon Richardson.
Yeah, there's a Zion. I saw Williamson down there. We got a Holton for the Wildcats. I'm not familiar with who that one is. A red Wildcats jersey.
I don't know.
All right, after the timeout for Grafton, here's 4th down and 12. Ball to 33. Huskies show blitz. And they did jump. North Marion got a jump there out of Logan Gump, so that'll probably be 5 yards. Make this a little more manageable for Grafton. Huskies 2 penalties, 20 yards so far.
He's not happy.
So we'll see what North Marion does. I think you got to watch that slant to Nestor on the right side. It's going to be a snap, and I think we're going to get the 5. Huskies going to get the 5 right back. And that'll be a false start against Grafton.
We're just going to trade. We're going to trade it off right now.
All right, so back to 4th and 12. Clock at 1:23. We've got a Pirates jersey down there.
I see Steve Urkel. My man Jerry Brochus looks like he's dressed up as Steve Urkel down there.
Okay. Happy Halloween to all of you at home as well. All right, 4th and 12. Here's a snap for Kinsey. Screen. Landon Stemple was on it, and
oh boy,
turning it back and getting the first down as runner. Boy, what a great run by him off that screen pass.
I'll tell you what, I honestly like how this kid runs the ball. Like when he was getting ready to make contact with somebody, he lowered his pads. I mean,
17 yards on that catch and run, and 1:12 left. Bearcats have 2 timeouts. Huskies don't have any. And Grafton looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 from the 16. Kinsey drops the pass, throws it down the middle, and this one is caught. Touchdown. As Nestor hauls it in. James Nestor with the touchdown completion right down the middle.
Yeah, they ran double post, it looked like. And one safety went with the first post, and they threw it right behind to the other one.
So Grafton on the board. 14-6 is the score. Touchdown comes with 1:06 on the clock. Snap, hold, kick is blocked. Landon Stemple gets it.
Oh.
2 weeks in a row, Stemple's blocked. No, Holden got the one last week.
Holden got one. But here's the deal. If you notice that, especially people at home, like when you're a kicker, you go on the snap. You just trust that your holder's going to get it down, right? That young man waited until the ball was down. It's too late. It is too late, especially in high school. You know, I mean, that's too much time for people. I mean, you're having unblocked guys coming off the edge.
Yeah.
You know? So you got to go on the snap. You can't go on the hold.
Yeah, and Stemple got in there. So 2 weeks in a row, the Huskies block a PAT, and we saw how big it was last week.
Yeah. It meant something, didn't it?
So that'll bring it to 14-6 with 1:06 to play here in the opening half. Huskies will receive the ball on the other end of halftime.
I was just told Fairmont Senior's up on Bridgeport first. It said end of the first. I don't know if that meant first quarter, first half, but it's 21-20.
It's got to be first quarter then. That's too many points to be at halftime already.
That's a lot of points.
It is. All right, Bridgeport, there it is. Grafton on the kickoff. Colin McCarthy, the kickoff man for the Bearcats. Poindexter Collins back deep to receive. This one's going to be kicked. It's going to bounce. Brian's got to pick it up off the ground. He does at the 17. And he's right at the middle. He steps outside. Brian Poindexter with a good move. He's at the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, and he goes out of bounds. Good vision by Poindexter. He picked that one up, kind of started to go right up the middle. Then right when he got to about the 25, bounced it outside, gets a good return, and now with 57 seconds left, the Huskies are back in business.
Yeah. 57 seconds, you're running your 2-minute offense. I can tell you what I'd do. I'd get an empty and see if they cover the middle of the field. And then you can start hitting somebody up the hash when they start covering the middle of the field. And this is what we're in. I love it.
1st and 10 from the 45 on the Grafton side of the field. Empty set. Cole Morris back there at quarterback. He has time after a straight drop. Throws it down the middle. He's got Blake Johnson.
Told you.
And Johnson will pick up just about 20, maybe 19 before he's brought down.
That's what you want to do. When the first safety jumps it, because that's what you've done, you throw it behind him.
And a spike there from Morris. That'll kill the clock. Cole now 4 of 7 passing after that spike. 2 completions to Collins, 2 to Johnson. Collins has 43 yards. Johnson has 30, so 73 yards passing.
Right
in the opening half for Morris.
Yeah, right now they have no answer for empty. You could run the exact same thing again.
So Johnson, Collins, and Campbell on the left side. Bland on the right side. Poindexter in the backfield. 2nd and 10, ball at the 31. 48 seconds to play in the opening half. Straight drop from Cole. Pressure comes. Cole's got to roll out, and he'll throw this one away. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Good pressure by Braden White of the Bearcats to flush Morris out of the pocket.
It was good pressure, and Coach Hayesbach caught it.
You ever catch one on the sideline?
No.
Did you ever try?
No. Actually, I did catch one off of a skip one time. A kid threw it, and then I chucked it back at him. It was the opposing team.
All right, 3rd and 10 now. Ball still to 31. Now an empty set, 5 wide. Look for Collins right between the hashes.
Yeah. Straight
drop. Morris throws an out route a little high for Bland, and that'll go incomplete.
All right, so here's what they've done defensively. Now instead of being, they're still more of a too high type structure, but now they're moving their corner deep. They're moving one safety in the middle of the field and the other safety. So they're still in a quarters type coverage, but they're really soft at the corner spot. So now you can take hitches, you can take quick outs. That's really what you want to take now. Ryder Bland's going to be open on the out. That's
5 wide here for Morris. 4 down linemen for Grafton. They don't show any blitz. They're going to sit back in a zone. Morris throws it down the middle, looking for Johnson. Just a little bit too much, incomplete. Turnover on downs.
That's okay.
So Grafton will take over with 33 seconds to play before half.
Tell you what, he had him.
He did have him. So Cole just overcooked a couple passes on that drive after the completion to Johnson. The spike, and then one just out of the reach of Bland and one just out of the reach of Johnson. So Cole now 4 of 10 passing in the game with the interception. And we'll see what Grafton elects to do here. They've got the 2 timeouts in 33 seconds.
I know what I'd do. Take it to half.
Even if you're in a situation where you're 1-7, nothing to lose, looking to pull a big upset.
You don't want to give North Marion the ball back with a short field.
All right. Well, Kinsey's going to operate in the shotgun here, and they're going to get a false start. So that'll be 5 yards against Grafton. 2 penalties for 10 yards on the Bearcats tonight.
Yeah, North Marion doesn't have a timeout. If I'm Grafton, it's almost like a win right now at halftime. You know, it's 14-6. Let's go in, regroup, talk about how we can handle their empty.
28-21 Bridgeport.
Oh, okay. That's better.
All right, 1st and 15. Kinsey,
he'll
keep, takes it right up the middle, and he's going to be hit and taken down. No gain, maybe picked up 1. Yeah, he'll get 1 yard on that one.
Let this thing just end this thing. See, this is why. Look at your quarterback.
Kinsey limping off the field. And Grafton will let it go to the half, and we will go to halftime. Score, North Marion 14, Grafton 6. So we'll step aside, try and make sure we get the audio figured out, and we'll be back with second half action. After this, Huskies lead 14-6 here in Rachel.
All right.
All right, we are back here at Roy Michael Field, Woodcutter Stadium, where the North Marion Huskies lead the Grafton Bearcats 14-6. But Coach, got to be honest, if you're a Husky fan, probably a little bit of meat on the bone there in the first half.
Oh, there is. I mean, we left some stuff out there, but again, it's kind of been it's been problematic throughout the year about slow starts, things like that. We've talked about it, so I don't want to, just keep beating a dead horse. But second half we got to come out. Obviously, you better come out with a lot of energy. Here's the other thing about starting slow. Sometimes on senior night, you do start slow.
Well, it changes up your pregame.
It does.
Your routine's different. So the North Marion, the hay's still in the barn for North Marion.
Yeah.
You still have the opportunity to come out here and do what you expected to do in this game. A lot of credit to Grafton. I mean, the Bearcats moving the ball pretty nicely. They've run 29 plays for 134 yards. So they're able to get some positive momentum moving it. North Marion, 23 plays for 175 yards. 102 on the ground on 13 carries for the Huskies. Morris is 4 of 10 through the air for 73 yards. Does have the interception. And for Grafton, 16 carries, 56 yards. 10 of 13 passing for 78 yards for Kinsey. He's looked pretty good back there.
He has. I mean, again, so I know some of his rushing yards has been more scramble type things. But he's done a good job. Especially for a young sophomore. So,
yeah. All right. So, captain's going to go out here before we begin the third quarter. North Marion will get possession to begin that third.
Yeah.
Looking at some scores from around the area. Morgantown 7-0 halftime lead over University up there at the Mohawk Bowl.
Yeah.
Should be a great crowd there. So they were bussing people in from down the road.
Really?
At University. That's not a small parking lot either.
No, it's not. And
they're running shuttle buses at 5:30.
The only thing I don't like about that place, it's a great place to watch.
Stands only on one side?
Yeah, it drives me nuts, man. I don't know.
East-West is similar.
I know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like where everybody's got to be on the same side. Like, there's a lot of bad things that could happen,
Yeah, sure. We got Bridgeport 41-21 is the Metro News score. Did you have a different one sent to you?
Yeah, we got a live one sent to me. It's 48-21, and it's I think maybe it's around halftime now. That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points. Other games of interest: Chapmanville 43-0 over Mingo Central. That's a pair of 8-0 teams, so that's a big one right there. We got Herbert Hoover 14-7 over Parkersburg.
Yeah.
Greenbrier East 7-0 over James Monroe. There's some other games of interest for North Marion in terms of playoff standings. Lewis County up 13-7 over Berkeley Springs at halftime. So a little bonus points for North Marion there, should that one play out like that. Williamstown 14-24 over Wayne. No real interest playoff-wise here. The Lincoln Doddridge game was one I was interested in. Doddridge 27-14 at the half over Lincoln. Philip Barber 42-0 at halftime over East Fairmont. So bonus points either way for the Huskies in that one.
What at halftime?
42-0
At halftime.
At halftime is the score. Spring Mills 26-0 halftime over Park South. Winfield 14-0 over Riverside. Woodrow Wilson 14-7 over Oak Hill. Would help the Huskies if Oak Hill got a win there.
Yeah,
it would help them bonus point wise. But if you're a coach going into the game, would you rather a team be coming in off a win and some momentum off a loss, or do you even care?
Well, I didn't really care, but with the landscape of how kids are, like they look at things all the time. So they're like, man, they just won this game or they lost that game. So from a coaching perspective, you want them to come off of a win because I think it carries a little more weight with the kids.
Okay.
So.
Buchanan Upshur 17-7 over Preston. A little bit of a surprise there, I think. I thought Preston would come out and be do a little more there, but a lot of game left.
Yeah, me too.
The Buchanan quarterback, I forgot his name. Good player.
He's good.
He's good. Preston's quarterback, Manko's good.
I'll be honest with you. Those are two really good quarterbacks in this league. Giannis out there trying to get the fans riled up right now.
There we go, man. Antetokounmpo's been unstoppable this year.
Well, he's good.
Hey,
he's
great. I watched him torch the Knicks on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's a freak.
They had no answer for him. Once he gets his head of steam downhill.
Yeah.
All right, and we are ready to go here. As Grafton's number 13, Colin McCarthy, ready to kick things off, and he will just pooch one. And this one is fielded very nicely by Van Gilder. We got a flag on the play, so I think Grafton was offsides as well.
Well,
I don't know what other penalty that could possibly be. It didn't go 10 yards, but Colby touched it first, so that no longer matters.
I'm not.
Unless the Huskies lined up offsides, but the guy who threw the ref that threw the flag wouldn't have thrown that one.
Trying to figure out what.
Yeah, a lot of confusion.
Yeah,
the flag? Like I said, I can't imagine it's anything but offsides on Grafton. Should be good field position for North Marion, though.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that, when you talked earlier about him being 1-7 or whatever, what do you have to lose? This could be one where you could get a possession back, right? You got to try to steal possessions right now.
As expected, it is going to be a procedure penalty on the Bearcats. So I don't know if Coach Hayes has to decide between re-kick or add it to the end of the kick. He should be able to tack it on, I would think.
Yeah. The Husky faithful's a little
bit of confusion here. I think maybe the officials are trying to figure out whether they can tack it on or just start with it. So 5-yard penalty. Procedure penalty against Grafton. So 1st and 10 Huskies. North Marion will begin with the ball in very good field position here. They'll start at the 47-yard line on the Grafton side of the field. Huskies move right to left. North Marion with a 14-6 lead. It'll be Toby Michael in the backfield at quarterback to begin this drive.
I mean, I get Coach Foley's, taking up for his team, but I don't know what we're upset about.
Stemple and Parson double wing to the left side. I think first time we've seen this formation tonight. Toby Michael in at QB. Here's a snap. Toby will give this one to Poindexter. Brian tries to get the edge, and he's tracked down. Nothing there. James Nestor gets him, and that's a big loss on the play.
Fitzwater didn't get his block out there on the edge at corner or at receiver. Sorry, on their corner.
So forward progress is going to get Brian to the 49 back in Husky territory. 2nd and 14 now, as Morris will check back in at QB. Michael and Poindexter go to the bench, or sideline rather, sorry. And Parson and Cole Morris will replace them in the backfield. Ball at the 49, 2nd and 14. Cole's going to drop straight back. He rolls to the right, throws it, and just a little bit low for Collins, who was open 11 yards downfield. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 14.
Yeah, he just missed Cyrus on a flood route. So, where we have 3-level flood, we got a deep route, an intermediate, and then a shallow. Just missed him.
So 3rd down and 14 from the 49 now. Cole Morris now 4 of 11 passing in the game. 49 seconds going by here in the 3rd quarter. Huskies with that 8-point lead. Here's a snap to Morris. And it's going to be a counter. Brian Poindexter's got a lot of room. Brian's got a great block from Stemple. Poindexter turns it up, cuts it back. He fumbles. But it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Late flag on the play, too. So for now, it's a 1st down up to the 32-yard line. It's a 19-yard rushing game, but I think we might get a hold against North Marion. So it will be a hold against the Huskies, and we'll have to run that one again. That was timed up well on the counter play.
Yeah, what it is when we're in a trips or even a trio, so we have 3 receivers to one side, 1 to the other, they're giving us a too high look. So that means that, that counter coming back the other way is open. That's one of the reasons I always played my overhang down, was to try to take that and speed option away. I was always afraid of getting beat on speed option when you're too high out of a even front. So
that holding penalty occurred 9 yards downfield. So after the penalty, what was 3rd down and 14 now becomes 3rd and 15. And a 5 wide for Cole Morris. Ball back at the 48 on the Husky side of the field. Cole drops back. Lobs on down the left side looking for Poindexter. It's intercepted. Nestor's got him again.
Looks like we just ran a wheel route. And, of course, they were zone coverage, so he's going to continue to get depth. And kid made a good play on the ball.
So that'll be Grafton ball now. 2nd turnover of the game for North Marion. Be 1st and 10 back at the 25-yard line of the Bearcats. And here's Kinsey. He's got Cash Nestor in the backfield with him, sidecar to the right. Got a wing back to the right. And wide receivers to either side. There's going to be a handoff. Cash. Oh, no, Kinsey keeps it. Had me faked out. He's taken downfield. Gavin Floyd on the tackle.
It's a good read. Just zone read. Honestly, I thought that we had it covered with Stemple, and the kid just made a little inside or an outside in move and was able to get a few yards.
So ball's up to the 32 now. 2nd down and 3. Looks like
they're
a false
offsides.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right guard.
Yeah, that was on the right guard. Grafton's been getting their tight end moving early on several plays so far tonight that I've noticed. We'll see if they get a flag on it. It's one of those, we talked about it with Bridgeport earlier.
Yeah.
Where it's moving just before the ball was snapped.
Who is it in the NFL? Is it Kansas City?
Oh, you're thinking the Philadelphia Eagles, who do it almost every play.
Nah, there's somebody else, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was Kansas City or I think it's Kansas City. I think it was their right tackle.
Okay, yes. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was a big thing last year.
I thought you were talking about the Eagles on the tush push, where they all move early.
No.
All right, ball's back to the 28-yard line, and this is going to be a give, and this is Cash Nestor, and he stumbles a little bit. He had a great surge forward, though. That'll move the chains.
He did. This kid's a hard runner. I've watched him before. He's a thick, strong kid.
He'll get 16 yards on that carry. 10th first down of the game for Grafton. Conversely, North Marion's moved the chains 7 times. Game clock at 9:35. Huskies lead 14-6. Kinsey takes it. He's going to give a handoff. Nestor, Huskies bottle this one up. Good job by a number of North Marion players there. Little shove at the end. Nothing bad, though. Grafton players saying that Stemple flopped a little bit on that one. That was funny. A little push after the play like that's nothing to me. Nothing to me.
No.
You know, the home crowd's going to complain after that. I got nothing there.
What do we got here?
Parson going to check out of the game. Carpenter in.
So Toby's going to backer. Toby's going inside with Willie coming outside.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball up to the 47-yard line. Grafton still on their own end of the field. And Kinsey's going to keep it. He's got some space before he's taken down by Josh Holden. Somebody twisted up there a little bit.
Yeah. Man. 62 from Grafton.
Kinsey gets 5. 3rd down and 2 upcoming. Huskies have been good in this spot so far tonight. Rogers, Gump, Floyd, and Evan Miller across the defensive line. Plus, I got Friels in there.
I'll tell you what, they're going to their heavy package, let's call it defensively. I mean, I think he calls it he calls it Trump. Build a wall.
All right.
You know, that's what coach calls it, I'm pretty sure.
Ball's at the 48-yard line on the North Marion side now. Kinsey's going to keep. He tries to bounce it out. He's hit, and he's taken back. We're going to have to see if he got it. Josh Holden on the tackle. I think they're going to mark him short.
Just short.
He got 1 yard on the carry. That won't be enough. Big momentum play here either way on 4th down. You got it. Grafton's going for it. We know that. They need less than a yard. It's about 4th and 6 inches. Grafton looks like they're going to try and get to the line early. Kinsey will line up under center. Oh, no, it's Cash Nestor under center. Tries a hard count. He has it. He's pushed back.
He don't get it.
The officials are going to – and the ball's loose. Ball's on the ground. And it's recovered by Friels. I think they blew it dead.
They did.
When the official initially came in to spot it, he was all the way across the 45. I don't see any way that you can – it looked to me like he was stopped short. And, Coach, I think he's going to be short.
Yeah, he's short. Wait, I've never seen this.
They're moving the ball closer to the hash.
Yeah, well, they're taking it. They're taking it to the guy that spotted it.
He needs to get all the way to the 46 to move the chain. The chain is right on the 46-yard line, over on the far side of the field, and where the ball is laying.
Buddy, I'm telling you,
he got it.
From where they.
This is going to be close.
Wow. That's a bad spot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
you know what I mean? He didn't move forward.
No, it didn't look to me like he did either.
So, yeah, I don't like the spot, and get ready. I guarantee you're going to hear.
Chain is stretched out. It is down.
Nope. Wait. Oh.
It's so close. Neither team knows.
Nobody knows. What are we doing?
Even the officials don't know. Huskies signaling they didn't get it. Grafton signaling they did. The officials moving everyone out of the way, both teams. And he's short. It'll be Husky ball.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, you know what? It's the right call. It doesn't matter.
Yes, I agree.
But, I mean, I always wanted to know, and if there's a ref out there listening, I'd love for you to text me. Like, I think they put a card down.
Gene Sterator.
But I want to know exactly, like, what the process, like, all right, you're looking to see if it breaks this, and then you put a card and slide it down. I mean, I don't know. Do our officials do that? I don't know.
They didn't dare, and that was as close as it could possibly be. It took him 20 seconds of looking at the chain to know if he got it. All right, 1st and 10 Huskies. See if they get some momentum. It'll be Toby Michael trying to do it. He'll pick up a good run. Huskies might have gotten away with a little shove in the back right at the beginning of that play, Coach.
And I'm telling you right now, Coach Foley is lighting them up.
So ball up to the 45 now. That was a gain of 9 for Toby Michael. Huskies looking to extend this 8-point lead. And they've got 6 minutes, 35 seconds on a rolling third quarter clock. Toby's got it. He's going to roll take it out to the left side, looking to pick up some blocks. Then he turns it up. He's got the first down. Not much more.
He got it first, I believe.
Yeah, so that'll move the chains. That's the 5th rushing first down of the game, 8th overall first down for North Marion. Toby picks up 2.
My guess is this is going to be a heavy dose of 8 or 13 on this possession.
Yeah, I think so too. The passing game hasn't been particularly effective of late, and I don't think it's time for a little jump pass from Toby. Not yet. All right, ball up to the 43 for Michael and the Huskies. Here's a snap. It's going to be a give. Here's Brian Poindexter. Brian with some good vision. Good blocking downfield by Hunter Rogers.
Friels was grabbing his shoulder.
A little more jawing out there between the two squads.
Oh, it's going to happen. Friels has had that issue with his shoulder this year, and
that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 7 now. Ball right at the 40-yard line. The chain sits at the 33. Collins in the backfield alongside Michael. This will be Cyrus Collins. Bounced it to the outside. Cyrus turns it up, gets a block from Bland. And that'll be a nice gain. It looks like he's going to move the chains. He will. So Cyrus Collins on the run picks up 9. And a good run there for Cyrus Collins. Coming into the game, he had 21 carries for 167 yards. Picks up 9 there. And North Marion will move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 31. Michael's going to take the snap. This is going to be a handoff. Cyrus picking his spot. He found it, and he'll fall forward. And a nice run from Cyrus Collins.
I'll tell you what, there's some battles going on in trenches right now. I mean some battles.
8-yard gain. We got an injured Bearcat on the field. So we will step aside momentarily.
It looks like number 14 is who's down for Grafton.
14 Runner, who's been having a great game. Cole Runner.
He's had a really good game.
The senior.
I didn't know he was a senior. You know, because we haven't played them here as of recent. I think last time we played them was
playoffs 21.
Yeah, Tariq missed the low kid took a post right down the middle of the field. It was a blown coverage. Nobody would know this, but Tariq messed up. I mean, believe it or not. And it didn't happen after that.
Speaking of Tariq and Grafton, I think we all got our introduction, at least the public, to Tariq Miller against Grafton as a freshman.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, on 2 catches.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. It was his first varsity action, and we were teasing Coach Yoho about it. It's like people, and it was like our 9th or 10th game.
Yeah, right? It was right at the end of the year.
It's like, you know, Coach Yoho, they're going to come after you because you didn't play Tariq any more than what you did. So, yeah, he was pretty good that game.
Turned out to have a pretty good career here in the black and silver.
Yeah, he wasn't bad, right?
Yeah.
he was good at really, I mean, honestly, you may not know this, but Tariq was a good baseball player too.
Is that right? You're right. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew he played basketball. And
he never played
player.
In high school. I don't think, maybe a senior. I can't remember, but I know he was a really good baseball player too when he was younger. So
2nd down and 2 after the injured player runners off the field. This is going to be a pitch out. Poindexter. Brian turns it up.
Ooh.
Gets some blocks. He's going to get taken out of bounds right about the 21, 22. He's going to be short of the first down, it looks like. Brian took a lot of time to get to the sideline there, and Grafton kind of just kept stringing it out. And Poindexter's only going to pick up 1 on the carry.
I'll tell you what, we got away with a hold there.
Yeah, I thought so too.
No, we did. We got away with 1.
All right, so Q Ice left here.
Oh, yeah. It's
3rd down and 1 for Toby Michael. He's got a power formation with Parson and Stemple to his left. It'll be quarterback ISO to the left, and that'll be a 1st down, Michael.
Yeah.
I've watched the team long enough to know what's coming.
I was going to say, I think we all knew what was coming right there.
Yeah. So that'll be a first down. North Marion chewing some time off the clock on this drive. That's their third rushing first down of the drive. First and 10 from the 18 now.
I'll tell you what, I think they're going to end up setting up this jump pass to Cyrus.
Cyrus in a wing back to the right, 1.5 yards off holding at right tackle. Now Toby's going to take it. He's going to run. Got a good head of steam forward.
It's open. Watch. I guarantee they're going to come back to this jump pass. Cyrus was wide open. The safety came downhill to fit the run. Perfect place to do it right here.
Cyrus needs to be careful with a little shimmy before the snap there.
Yeah, well.
He had a little wiggle when they during the cadence.
He's going to have a little wiggle when he gets in this end zone here on this jump pass.
All right, ball's at the 12. Toby's going to run it. He turns it up, and he is inside the 5. And that'll be a first down.
Well, it won't come now. It's too close. Although I will say this. I remember I was coaching the O-line, so I was on the offensive headsets, and Coach O who said, hey, what do you like here? And I said something about steamers, and he goes, okay, steamers. And I'm like, no. Steamers was our vertical routes. We were like on the 1 yard line at Lincoln, and he threw verticals on the 1, and we scored. He goes, well, I knew it was going to work because of where the safety was positioned, but it was hilarious.
First and goal from the 4, pistol formation for Toby Michael. Poindexter's right behind him. And Toby's going to give to Brian. Brian around the left side. He's going in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Poindexter 4 yards away.
Good run off stretch zone. That's what it looked like to me.
So after the big stop on third down, North Marion gets the momentum back and gets the touchdown there on a Poindexter 4 yard run.
Here comes Super Coop. Oh, Cooper Williams.
Touchdown with 2:56 left in the quarter as Williams' kick is up, and he's got it. Poindexter's second rushing touchdown of the game.
Give a little shout out to my man, Matt Ramsey. He had a little trick or treat tonight. He was Pat McAfee for trick or treat, by the way. He had a nice little setup there at his house. I saw it where he was giving away fake money for people to kick field goals, and he had a field goal. Oh, it was nice, man.
That's cool.
Matt Ramsey out there. I know you're listening, buddy. Hope you got a lot of candy tonight.
So Williams will kick things off. Huskies lead now 21-6 with 2:56 to go here in the third quarter.
All right, so we've seen deep kicks, we've seen sky kicks, but we haven't seen an onside kick from Cooper.
So we get here. You're not going to see it here either as Cooper boots it down. And this one is fielded on a dead sprint at the 12. And a good return there from Grafton's number 12. That's Jeremiah Quinn. And he gets a good return out over the 40. 48-21, the Bridgeport lead at halftime against Fairmont Senior.
Okay.
Ball right at the 40-yard line now. So after the big fourth down stop there in the third quarter, North Marion will take back, or North Marion takes the lead and extends it, and now it's Grafton ball.
Tell you what, I'll say something after this play about coaching staff here.
So here's first and 10. This is going to be a give to Cash Nestor. He finds a seam. Colby Van Gilder hits him up high. Jacob Friels comes and cleans things up, but a gain of 6 for Cash Nestor on the run.
Yeah, it was one back power. Hey, one thing about it, it's kind of ironic, this coach, both coaching staffs. So Coach Freeman, Corey Freeman, he's over there for Grafton as the offensive coordinator. He coached with us for a year or two, something like that. And then a new coach we have here at North Marion, Coach Beltner, He's from Grafton, coaches Grafton girls basketball as an assistant coach. So there's kind of a little swap there, you know.
All right. So ball's at the 46-yard line now, still on Grafton's side of the field. This will be a handoff. Nestor, he's hit by Gavin Floyd, and he'll get taken down after a gain of what looks like 2.
He is squared by a bunch of Huskies, and that will bring up a third down.
2 yards to go. I'll tell you what, they run one back power pretty well. I would look for something like that here.
And with Runner, I haven't seen him check back into the game after getting injured on defense the last series. It's been all Nestor this drive so far. Chase Kinsey getting these signals from his sideline. Got 10 on the play clock. Game clock at 1:30 and rolling. Third quarter. 5 on the play clock. Bearcats need to hurry up. And this will be a snap. Kinsey give Nestor. He is hit, and he is taken down. Carter Parsons gets him. Gavin Floyd with the initial contact. It's going to be a gain of 1 for Nestor. And we're back to 4th down. Another 4th and 1. Got some beef coming into the game for North Marion. Yeah. Evan Miller checking in. Also got Jacob Friels in the game. Logan Gump on the defensive line as well. And Gavin Floyd where he normally is right there in the middle. Play clock at 15 as Grafton is just now breaking the huddle. We've got 45 seconds to go before the end of the third. Shotgun formation for Grafton. Here's a snap. Kinsey keeps. He's hit, and he didn't get –
I don't know. He reached
it out. Okay. They're going to give him the first down.
I was going to say.
They needed to get to midfield, and so the reach at the end, I think, got it for him.
Yeah, he reached at the end. Yeah.
So that'll be a first down, and the clock stops now that the chains are set, and here we're back. Clock rolling.
We're missing a guy.
Frills comes on late. That makes it 11.
Okay.
The home crowd saying he didn't have the ball. So Grafton should get one more play in before halftime. Ball right at midfield, maybe just across it. Here's Kinsey. It's a give to Nestor. He's hitting the backfield. Coach, I got to tell you, Gavin Floyd's playing really well in the middle tonight.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, honestly, ever since he's come back, I think it was a West Side game, Fairmont Senior game, he's been really tough to block as an interior lineman. He's pretty dynamic, too. Actually a really good athlete, too.
6 foot 290.
Box jumps and stuff like that, like just overall being an athlete, he's a pretty good athlete. And, you know, I was told when he was in junior high, he was a really good wrestler as well. So
could you use him at the 4 spot?
Us in basketball?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I love Floyd, but no. I could use him as a screener.
All right.
No, he teases me every year. He's like, I'm gonna come out for basketball. I'm like, Bub, you need to go out for wrestling.
Yeah, we joked last game that the cheerleaders throwing the footballs up here couldn't make it. I think we had one clear the press box last week. They're handing out water bottles and foam footballs tonight. That's nice.
It is nice.
2nd and 10. We got a long trip next week to Oak Hill, Coach. I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
Just south of Beckley, correct?
I think it is.
Yeah, I GPS'd it. From my house in Morgantown, it's about 2.5 hours.
2.5?
That's what it said.
It's not bad. I would have thought it was more.
It accounts for traffic, so I could see if I checked it at like 2, it was giving me 5 p.m. traffic or something.
I know Bluefield and Princeton felt like forever.
Longest I ever had was I went to a playoff game at Mingo Central.
That's a long way.
All right, ball's at the 50.
Right up the
Grafton
middle.
Right down the middle. They've got it. And James Nestor will take it 50 yards to the house. Yeah. And we're going to get a roughing the passer penalty as well.
Remember, I said that earlier about them. I've never seen teams really take a guy right up the middle and kind of try to split safeties that way. But Josh did a heck of a job trying to carry it. But that guy's on a dead sprint, and you're expanding to the hook curls, and then you got to try to reroute and get back upfield. And that just it's a bad matchup.
So Nestor with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And we'll see if Grafton lines up to go for 2 here. So they have the roughing the passer penalty, which I believe they should be able to take on the kickoff, correct?
Yeah. I think that's what the white hat is explaining to Coach Foley now, like what his options are.
So they will attempt to kick the PAT. Interesting option here.
Well,
And the PAT attempt will be Braden Taylor, the kicker. He waits. This one is up, and he got it.
man, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
How he's waiting until the ball gets set. It's too much time. We used to time that in practice. It's like, we would time from the snap until the ball's kicked. You want it under a couple seconds.
So the Husky lead is at 8, 21-13, 11:51 to play here in the fourth quarter. Huskies with 45 yards and penalties tonight.
What? Now, are they going to?
It does not look like they're walking off the yardage yet.
They're going to have to.
I always wondered it looks like they're going to.
Yeah.
From an officiating situation, why do you have to walk off the 15 if it's just on a yard line?
Here we go.
Yeah, so that'll be 15 yards on the roughing the passer.
Yeah, he's got to let everybody know, or everybody be screaming at him.
Okay, so then he can.
Yeah, then he walks.
I was more specifically asking counting his steps.
Now, here's where
you got an onside kick here.
Yeah, here's where your hands team has to be in, right?
And North Marion does have it in, it looks like.
Yeah, or at least the alignment looks like it, right? So you got two options. You onside kick this thing, or you try to put it in the end zone. And
I'll look for this one to go right to Tristan Music. All right, here's the kick.
I kick it to alignment.
Oh, he boots it deep. Collins fields it at the 2. Cyrus looking to get a run. He cuts it back. Cyrus crosses the 20 and across the 25. All things considered, Coach, pretty good for North Marion on that one.
It is. Yeah, it was.
As that'll go down as a net punt of about
20.
Yeah, about 20 yards.
Yeah.
Not quite. About 18. As the Huskies will begin from the 27-yard line. Probably a closer game than they anticipated score-wise at this point.
Yeah, but when you're North Marion right now, you've typically over the past decade been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting anybody's worst right now.
That's correct.
Everybody knows they have to play their best.
Ball to 27 now for Toby Michael and the Huskies. Toby's going to keep. He takes it right at the middle. Toby's into the open field. He's at the 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 15, 10. There he goes. Toby Michael for the touchdown. 73 yards.
Well, that didn't take very long. Hey, they decided to split the safeties on a pass. We decided to split the safeties on a run. That was a great job with blocking up front. And, it's funny. We talk about like game speed. Like I think at one point Casey Miner texted me one time when he went to a combine. He's like, my 40 time's like a 5, coach. I said, I don't care what your 40 time is at a combine. I know game speed, you're about a 4.8. You know what I mean? And Toby's the same thing. I mean, he reminds me a lot of Casey in that aspect. Like his game speed is a lot faster than, his combine speed.
As Williams' kick is up, and it's good. 28-13.
That's great. I'll take a kid that's got game speed. And not only game speed, but Toby plays hard all the time. He was a good practice player too. Whenever I was coaching.
Yeah, talking to Coach Hayes after the game last week at RCB, and he said, I don't know how many games since he got here that Toby hasn't been the toughest guy on the field.
Oh, he's tough. He is. He's a tough kid. He's coachable. I think that's his best attribute. The kid's coachable. You can coach him hard, and he never gets down. I was talking to Coach Crane, the track coach, beforehand. We were talking about Toby, and I'm like, you know what? Like, you can just get in his rear end, and he's just so even kill the whole time. But man, you want him on your team because again, he's such a hardworking, tough player.
Toby up to 137 yards rushing tonight on 9 carries, pair of touchdowns as well. Now Williams will kick things off. This is going to be a little pooch kick. This one, it'll roll and it'll go out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'll
So
tell you what, he's trying to get that.
yeah, there's a little bit of open spot down there. You've got number 7, Hunter McQuain for Grafton is the only Bearcat in that area where he's trying to pooch kick it in there.
Yep.
And it'll be good starting field position for the Bearcats, about 35.
And what you're hoping that nobody gets the ball and that your gunners get down there quick enough that, maybe be able to scoop that thing up.
University High has done that a few times this year, I believe, at least once.
Martinsburg was great at it.
55-21, Bridgeport leads Fairmont Senior. Speaking of University High in the Mohawk Bowl, 14-0 Morgantown lead there, led by Maddox Twig, one of the best players in the state.
He is.
1st and 10 from the 35 for Kinsey. He's going to send a man in motion. That's James Nestor. And this will be a fake handoff. This will go to Cash Nestor, and he'll fall forward. So a little counteraction there.
It was.
Had Nestor in motion, faked a jet sweep handoff to him, and gives it to Cash coming back the other way. So a little inside trap and 4-yard gain.
I said it last week. I hate running quarterbacks back and forth. He just wears you down.
Oh, wears you down, and now there's 15 seconds on the play clock. You're down by 2 scores, and that's 20 seconds. Those are going to add up.
Yeah, they do.
So Kinsey has it 2nd down and 6. They run the exact same motion. This will be a give to James Nestor, and Ryder Bland takes him right out of bounds. Good job, Ryder.
He did a good job. Carter did a good job of getting through there and making that young man bow his path. And then we did a good job on the edge.
That'll go down as a TFL for Ryder Bland. I don't know how many of those he's got.
And I know one kid that used to get him, Richie Eddy. That sucker was just there was another most corners aren't like, let's call it tough. Richie Eddy was a tough sucker, man.
Number 17, great
number
player.
Number 17, that's right.
Ball back to the 38-yard line now, 3rd down and 7 yards. I got to get to the 45 to move the chain. It'll be Kinsey and Nestor. Still haven't seen runners since the injury. And now Kinsey looking to pass, throws it over the middle, incomplete.
Oh.
It's looking for James Nestor, who jumped very late, a late flag. Very interesting if they're going to get PI on that or a defenseless receiver. I don't know. That ball was 10 yards past Nestor before he jumped. And it looked like he jumped into the Husky player.
If they call that, I'm going to just be quiet because my mom told me if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
I think that might be your position here, Coach.
Yeah. Especially with that guy that threw the flag.
So they're walking the ball back. They still haven't made an official call yet.
You go.
And now they'll walk it off. So they never signaled what the penalty was.
Well, he will. The white hat has to.
All right, so they're calling targeting. Or a helmet-to-helmet hit.
Targeting when he hit him below the waist. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well.
I may be wrong.
Yeah, I'm with you, Coach. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10.
Hey,
Grafton, my mother told me the same.
They can't find me, though. You know what I mean? But you're right. I'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. The flag came in late. I think Nestor didn't intentionally, but did sell it well. He was all the way up in the air. He kind of flipped over.
Yeah.
All right, ball's up to the 47. This will be a throw and a catch by James Nestor. And he will take it up to the 34.
Yeah.
Pass complete to number 16, James Nestor.
So he'll get about
Wrapped up by number
7 yards on the completion. That's his 7th catch of the game.
That is one thing that Grafton has done pretty well tonight is that RPO action.
Yeah.
They've done a good job on RPO and slants and, such. I think if they would kind of major at that a little bit and not just do slants, but you can do, arrow routes and stuff like that. I mean, they could be pretty good at it.
2nd and 3, ball at the 40. Kinsey is going to drop back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he'll get sacked. He's taken down. Jacob Frill's got him.
It's going to be a face mask. I saw it.
Sorry, Josh Holden. Yeah. And I do think you're right, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask. I saw it. No. I'll tell you what, got to love the Husky faithful, man. I don't know if they can hear it at home.
So we'll say if it was a 5 or a 15. So they'll tack it on to the original spot. So that will be a first down. Second first down via penalty. And it will be 15 more.
Wow.
And Coach Hayes and the Huskies are going to take a timeout. Coach Hayes is hot.
Let me tell you something. When the headset comes off and he goes out to the top or bottom of the numbers, he's fired up.
He's got the entire not the entire, four of the members of the officiating crew over there having a pleasant conversation.
Yeah,
talking weekend plans.
I'm kind of with you. 15-yarder is a little much on that. I saw.
Yeah, his hand was up there.
Yeah, it was a face mask, but it wasn't a 15. A 15, you have to pull him down.
Get the tackle via the face mask. Yeah. It's just not part of it.
Yeah, and we grabbed it and let go. We did. We let go. I'll admit. Now I can tell you what, the guys are going to be fired up now.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to see a little extra juice in this defensive possession right here.
And I think we're going to see the same from the North Marion crowd as well.
Oh yeah.
Cash and Esther doing a little dance over there.
Yeah, like I said, Coach Beltner's from Grafton, so he's eyeballing him and kind of maybe jawing at Coach Beltner a little bit. But they probably know each other. You know what I mean? They're from there, so hey, I like it. The guys are having a good time.
I agree.
I love it.
I agree. Ball's up to the 25 now. 1st and 10, Grafton. Kinsey straight back to pass. Pressure comes late. He'll get away from it. Then he slides down wisely. Good laugh from the home crowd.
Oh, yeah.
So Kinsey's going to pick up 1 yard on that run. He's got 11 carries for 37 yards. And now he's not going to go to the sideline to get a play. He just goes right back to the huddle. 9:10 to play in the 4th quarter. Grafton's got 2nd and 9 from the 23. And we have 9 minutes on the clock. Huskies lead 28-13. Kinsey will throw a slant route, and it's incomplete. That one dropped by James Nestor. Just a little bit low for him.
It was low.
It was there, though.
Yeah, still you want him to catch a ball. Like if you're the OC or the receiving coach, you're showing him in film, like you got to have that. Especially at this part of the game. It's a big game for them.
3rd down and 8, ball at the 23-yard line. Play clock at 20, and Kinsey's over getting the play from his coach.
Oh, my goodness. Not going to have a lot of time.
Yes, he just gets to the huddle with 12 seconds left. They break it with 11.
Everybody's got a sprint now.
3rd down and 9. Or maybe 3rd and 8 from the 23. Call it 3rd and 9. And this is going to be a handoff. Cash Nestor. He's hit right in the hole.
Wow.
He finishes the
I'll
run
tell you
hard.
what, he did finish it.
Yeah, he's going to get 2 yards on the run. And that's obviously the type of – give him 3 yards, actually. That's the type of – obviously you're going for it on 4th down here.
Yeah.
But if this were the NFL or something, that's what they'd say. That's the play you call, but you're going for it on 4th.
That's right.
So 4th down and 5 yards, ball to 20. It's a long 5.
I'd say some type of dig or maybe even RPO that slant.
Yeah, I think the slant's going to come here. That would be my guess. See if Stempel maybe can widen out and get in the way of it. Blitz comes from Carter Parson. Here's the pass. It's knocked away. It's intercepted.
Uh-oh.
It's intercepted. Ryder Bland has it. He's up the left sideline. He gets a block. Ryder cuts it back, and he's back to the 45-yard line. Husky ball. That one knocked up into the air by Blake Johnson. I believe Johnson was the one that tipped it up. And now there's some conversations between the two teams.
Yeah, 33 cheap shot on the side.
I'll tell you what. This game is chippy right now. I would have never guessed that a Grafton North Marion game would be chippy. You know, I've seen Lincoln North Marion games get chippy. I've seen East North Marion, West North Marion. Never seen Grafton North Marion get chippy. But again, Coach Corey Freeman coached here, and now he's at Grafton. Coach Beltner was at Grafton, and now he's here.
There'll be a 15-yard penalty against Grafton. Well, Coach, you said they were going to be fired up after those pair of first downs via penalty, and it sure looks like they were.
I told you. And get ready. You're going to see this offensive line just – I bet you they try to pancake every one of their guys. Wouldn't be surprised if we get called for a hold.
Cole Morris in the game now. It's a scrappy Grafton team. This is a team that, barring a penalty on the goal line, had a one-score game going into the fourth with Elkins.
Yeah.
Before things kind of unraveled there.
It did.
And this will be a handoff to Brian Poindexter, and he'll be taken down right at the game. About a gain of 2 yards for Brian on that one.
3 pancakes on that play. I told you. I could just tell by the attitude of the linemen when they were up there that, all right, see, Elm is he's fired up. He's pointing at that D tackle. He's fired up right now.
I got a pancake helmet sticker I'll throw on the laptop after this one.
I'm telling you. I saw him shake his big paw at him. He's coming at him again.
Ball's up to the 38 now for the 2nd and 8. Morris and Poindexter in the backfield. Morris will give it to Brian. He goes around the left side. Colton Campbell gives him a block, and Poindexter kind of turns his back to the play and stumbles forward for a yard.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's games like this, so I like it. I like the energy right now between both teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
this is the type of energy you can build off of, too.
Well, and I loved coaching in games like this. It's like, you know, when they're jawing at us and we jawing back, it's like, you know, you want to – now's the time if assert yourself. Show them you're the dog. You know what I mean? So this is an opportunity right here.
So Toby Michael will check in at running back alongside Cole Morris. Game clock at 6:38. Huskies lead 28-13, 3rd and 7. Ball at the 37. It's going to be a keeper by Cole Morris. Cole goes forward.
Run.
Cole's got the first down.
What a run.
Cole Morris with a great run. And he'll pick up a good gain of 12 yards and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad that they're letting him run the ball right now because I really think that's something that Cole has gotten better at, and I'd love to see more of it.
1st and 10 from the 25 for North Marion. Confusion on the Grafton defense. Now Toby Michael's going to take a handoff. He bounced it outside. He gets hit. Toby's going to get maybe a yard. Yeah, give Michael a yard on that one. He's up to 138 on the game. 10 carries. Under 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 28-13 still the North Marion lead with a 2nd and 9 upcoming. Toby will head to the sideline.
All right.
Morris was going to give this one to Brian Poindexter. Brian right up the middle. He's got open field. Brian's inside the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Poindexter, 24 yards away. His 3rd of the game.
It's good to see him get loose on that. But you know what he did right there? He made one cut. You know, he didn't have to dance around in the backfield. He made one cut, got vertical, and that's where Brian's deadly, honestly. We always talk about Aaron Hoffman and
Yep.
what he did. That's a problem.
Bad snap. Van Gilder's going to throw it. It's intercepted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not in high school. Yeah, zero for Grafton. He's like, wait a minute, I'm running it back, but bub, that ain't the rule in high school, buddy.
34-13 is the lead now. 5:28, fourth quarter after the Brian Poindexter touchdown run. On the fire call there on the bad snap,
Yeah.
Colby looked like he did it on purpose, threw it there. Do they practice having a guy in that area?
No.
Or was he trying to get it out of his hands so he didn't get it?
Yeah, I think he just wanted to get rid of it.
Fair
honestly. Because, our fire play, probably most teams usually have some type of 2-level route to his right, or if the holder's a lefty, you go to the left side. But
Here's a kickoff. It's going to be fielded there and dropped. What a great tackle by Carpenter.
Willie, man. I talked to him in the school today too, and last night at Trunk or Treat that we had up here at the field, and told him how proud I was of how he's played this year, and really has embraced his role. If kids out there that may be listening, like, this is a 4-year guy that came into this season not knowing what his role was going to be. He's a special teams captain, and he's been able to grow on that special teams captain and getting a little bit of playing time on defense, as we see right now.
So this will be 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line for Grafton. 5:22 to play. Huskies lead 34-13. This is going to be a handoff. Cash Nestor and Carter Parson hits him. It'll be a 1-yard gain and a late flag.
I'm going to take another guess that it's another face mask, because his head was snapped down quick. I may be wrong, but
yeah, it will be. Floyd unhappy.
Yeah, I saw it.
Face mask, yep. So it'll be a 1-yard run for Nestor and a 5-yard face mask. 65 penalty yards against North Marion tonight, 35 against Grafton. Ball's at the 35. The game clock is running. It's at 5:10. First down. Stays first down, I guess. All right. And this is going to be a handoff. Nestor, he's hit by Holden. And Cash Nestor running hard. He'll get 5 yards and move the chains for a first down. He's up to 60 yards on the game on 17 carries.
I'll tell you what, he does run hard. He's like an old school fullback. Now, I'm not really,
The Lorenzo Neal type.
Yeah, I mean, he's an old school fullback.
Mike Tolbert.
Yeah. Mike Allstott.
1st and 10 from the 40 now. Kinsey in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll give another one to Nestor.
They can't do that.
And Holden hit him, and it'll go down for 1 yard. And that's it.
I'll tell you what, I would be livid right now. They ran quick trap. All right, so they're trapping the first man past A gap, and they cut him. You can't do that. That's illegal. Matter of fact, somebody get hurt on that.
Yeah, you'd call that a chop block if there was any engagement up top.
Yeah, right. But there wasn't. You can't cut
inside the tackle box, correct?
Unless it's on the initial surge.
Okay,
you can cut on. But he pulled to trap and then cut our guy. That's illegal.
2nd and 9 from the 41. Kinsey looking to pass, throws it here, incomplete. Coverage on the play by Tristan Music. I talked to Coach Hayes before the game, said Music was going to get some run tonight back there.
That's good.
Thinks he's one of their better cover corners.
He is. He honestly, if I was grading and breaking down practice film,
which you are,
yeah, I do. I watch probably anywhere from 4 to 6 hours.
All right, continue.
But the music's probably one of their better. I'd say BJ's probably their best man corner. I'd say music maybe one of the next best, honestly. Not a zone guy. He's not very good out of zone.
3rd and 9 from the 41 now for Kinsey and the Bearcats. He'll drop straight back. Has time.
There it is again.
Throws
Look,
it.
what
And this one is incomplete. Music knocked it away.
I'm telling you.
I'm not positive Music didn't get there a half beat early,
Hey,
but it'll go down as a pass defense for Music. And he got targeted twice and came up big twice.
I mean, again, did a good job. Like I said, here's the thing. He stayed on top of the route. He fought through the hands. That was actually picture perfect.
That'll bring a 4th down and 9. Game clock stopped at 3:31. Play clock at 20. Ball at the 41-yard line. Huskies lead by 21, 34-13.
Analysis.
All right, Kinsey's got the snap. He'll drop back. No pressure, throws it out. And this one incomplete. Collins on the coverage as that pass there was intended for Blake Eskridge. And it'll fall incomplete, and the Huskies will take over. Grafton has all 3 timeouts, and the Huskies will have it here.
All right, looks like Nick Smith at running back now. I've talked about him on the broadcast before. Freshman, I wanted to see him run behind the one line, and here it is. This is a chance. This kid can break it too.
3 carries, 4 yards on the season for Nick Smith.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 41 for the Huskies. Snap, and Smith will take the handoff, and he's got a good run there.
Told you.
All right, there we go. Nick Smith, as we have an official take a spill.
Yeah, Nick Smith he can go.
6 yards. We got Colson Brown in at quarterback now. 7 yards for Smith on the run, actually. So Colson Brown in at QB. Looks like we still have our start. We're still looking at the starting offensive line for North Marion.
Yeah.
Ball up to the 34 now. Smith will take another one. And Nick Smith's got a 1st down.
I'm telling you, you see the explosiveness he has? It's like he got another gear. He's a freshman. He reminds me a lot of Brian in that aspect. Really good to see him run behind those guys.
He really reminds me of a kid 1 year older than him. I like that.
1 year older than him.
Well, Brian's 1 year older than
yeah,
Nick. You were saying it like it was nostalgia.
Yeah, no, he reminds me a lot of Brian.
All right, ball to 28 now, 1st and 10. Play clock at 10, game clock at 2:15 as Brown takes the snap. This will be a handoff. This one goes to Isaiah Carpenter.
Yeah, Willie getting a carry.
Carpenter 4 yards on that carry. Now we're going to get some linemen changing out. See Logan Martin in the game. We also got Luke Walker is out there. Is that Reagan Kisner on the far side? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. LT.
Eli Jarvis in the game. Colson Brown back there. Jackson Fluharty in at running back now for the 2nd and 6th. Handoff Fluharty.
Jay Flu.
And he'll get a little bit of a surge forward, not much. Fluharty picks up 1 yard on that carry. 3rd and 6 now. All right, Luke Haymond in the game. Also got Lucas Runner in there. Aiden Poster in at a wing and going in motion. Bobby Jones in at wide receiver as well.
What in the world? We look like we were.
That was Colson Brown on that carry.
Oh, here we go. Cooper Williams getting ready to get his opportunity at a field goal here.
So Colson Brown's going to lose one on that play. Actually, no gain on the play. Right back to the line. All right, so Cooper Williams will line things up here. It's going to be a 40-yard attempt for Williams.
He's hit him in practice. But like I told Cooper when he was in my office the other day, basketball, weightlifting.
Snap, kick.
Shanked it left.
Pushed it left. Had the distance.
It did have the distance. That's okay. You know what? It's good. It's good practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were getting ready to go to the weight room the other day, I said, Coop, I've seen it on film, man. You got the leg for it. He hit some in practice.
I think the only thing you do differently there was 24 on the play clock and 24 on the game clock when you snapped it.
Yeah.
So you had to snap it because you would have got delay game. Maybe snap it at 4 seconds.
Right.
But 13 on the clock.
A little music in between the
foundations.
Yeah,
there.
I love it. I like the action. I'm being told Bridgeport's up 61-21. Sounds like they tightened down the defense in the second.
Yeah, a little bit. You got to wonder if there was something weird happened at the beginning. a couple big throws, big plays, maybe a fumble.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10, Grafton. Ball at the 20. Should only run one play is all it should take. And this will be James Nestor. And he'll get taken down up high, and that'll be another penalty. Couple of them. So James Nestor is going to get 7 yards on the run, and then another penalty. Another first down via penalty will come. I don't think he got him by the face mask, maybe the inside of the helmet.
I don't know.
He definitely got him up high and flipped him around. You won't hear anyone on North Marion complain about that one.
No. He was a little high, though. So I'm sure that's something that'll be brought up. His pad level needs to be a little lower there.
You can check out a game recap in tomorrow's Exponent Telegram. As I'll once again thank Coach for packing everything up here so I can go down and grab some interviews after the game. 80 yards and penalties against the Huskies.
80 yards?
80 yards and penalties.
That's a lot. He's not going to be happy about that.
1st and 10 from the 42 now.
I'll make sure I tell him that stat after the game.
Game clock stopped after the penalty, and it looks like Grafton is just going to kneel this one out, and they will. And that'll do it. Your final score, North Marion 34, Grafton 14. And a nice win for the Huskies, Coach. I think, similar to what happened last week, they were tested maybe a little more than they anticipated, but they answered when they needed to.
Yeah, they did. Again, slow start early on. And honestly, it was, Coach Hayes kind of losing his mind out there that kind of got the guys a little bit fired up. And, we responded. And
that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you need to get a technical to fire the boys up, let them know you got them.
100%. You're right. So now we wrap up our regular season at home, and looks like we're off to Oak Hill next week.
And then we'll see what happens from there.
That's right.
But once again, your final score, North Marion 34, Grafton 13. Thanks, everyone, bearing with us through some technical stuff early on, some audio stuff. It's been a great home season for you. Hopefully, we get to see you back here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Have a good night, everyone. All right, buddy.